Hello, fellow agents. We are going to do this Silent Assassin suit only for the last location. It's been a month already since Mr. Freeze2244, in which there will be a link down below in the description box to check out his video. This is loosely based on that. He starts with the reflection and says to skip the cutscene. I can't skip the cutscene for some reason, so I'm going to do the laboratory. You can do the reflection. It's the same thing, except you're going to get all the cutscenes. And again, we're going to do it on casual because the challenge is already trying to do the Silent Assassin suit only. I don't want to make it more complicated than it has to be. So we're going to run. We're going to subdue this guy. Make sure you don't accidentally snap his neck. Grab the key card. Crouch. And run.
We need to find a catch for when we go commercial.
The code here is a year after I was born. 1979. Get that crowbar. Pop the door open. Plus you could see in the poster the code was 1979. And now we're going to start scaling. There we go. Jeepers. You gotta get it just right. Make sure you save the game a lot as well. You are allowed to save the game. That's a huge thing. I know that Mr. Freeze will do everything in one shot, but to me, that's just too crazy. I'm not that good. I can't take a chance. So once you hit that big block of ice there, go ahead and scale up. We're going to drop down, take this guy out. We can just leave him there. If the cold kills him, who cares? Pick up his gun, the key. And we're just going to keep moving forward. Now over here, we need a valve. I call it a wheel. You can call it whatever the hell you want. And it's right there. Took me a moment the first time I played it to find that. Place the valve. Go ahead and turn it. Now we're going to climb out of here. And we are going to proceed forward. Now you see that sign? Yeah. You want to avoid those like the plague, or they're going to kick your ass. Alright, now we're going to move forward. Again, look out for that. I gotta say, even though this map is weird, not weird like as in it's not semi-open world, you're just like on a train the whole time, I do like it. It reminds me loosely of some other games I can't think of. Now once we're over here, go ahead and drop down to the right. That, drop down. We're going to go through the window here. Stay crouched. Their backs are to you anyways. There's no problem there. Scale alongside the train. Climb through this window. The next section here can be a little tricky, so I'm going to go ahead and save my game in case I botch it. Depending on the timing and stuff, things can play out differently. If he comes all the way to you, make sure your body's against the wall. You can spam the subdue button. Otherwise, you can do this. Walk right behind him, bump into him, and get the hell out. I know, that was kind of freaky how you can do that. Sometimes you wouldn't think that you could. But you definitely can. Alright. This little part here, there's nothing special. Again, always remember that anyone's playthrough that you watch, things can be a little different in terms of where enemies are placed. You can craft a silent pistol here if you want. It's sort of part of a little challenge achievement thing. You end up unlocking that as well at some point. Again, that's already open for me because, well, because it is. Because I've already beaten the level before. Now, when you're in here, you want to make sure that those guards are over there. So once that one guard goes through, you can just run out the way that I did there. Make sure you move past the window. Then climb up. Remember to watch out for those train traffic lights, whatever you want to call them. They can be pretty nasty. We're gonna climb down. And through the window. Just keep an eye out on those two guards. We're just popping in and out. Just like so. We'll peek through this window right here. So there's a guard right there. He's right there. What we want to do is go out that window right there. So you got to book it. But as you can see, my silent assassin HUD is still in the green. So we're doing good. Let's go over here. Let's climb this ladder. Yeah, we're going to drop down to the left. There we go. That's what I had to do. And when you can, that would have given you a wicked headache. Another shortcut that you end up unlocking later. Jump up here. Drop down. Now I would save the game here. Watch that guard there. Pick up the fuse, but don't use it right away. Now watch this guy. Lean up against here and subdue the guy like we just did here. And you lean around the corner. Go ahead and pick up that rusty screwdriver, by the way, that's right on top here. Very, very important. Pick up this weapon. Now this next section isn't really tricky. You just have to pay attention. When the guard on the right walks away, that's when you want to insert the fuse, like right now. And you want to run like a bastard. Run, and I mean run, which is why it's a good time to save the game. And in this case here, you want to subdue this guard. And you want to quickly stuff him in the box. Just like that. Go through the door. Go ahead, close the door behind you. Sure, why not? Pick up the rusty crowbar. Now that you're here, definitely, in my opinion, a good place to save the game. Once this guard to the right moves away, give it a second. We're going to go ahead, subdue this guy, knock him out. Stuff him in the box. You can pick up the shotgun. I do believe that that is another, whatever you want to call it, challenge. Now, while you're here, pick up everything. Make sure you have your... Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, so if you didn't have a crowbar, like I did there, you're definitely going to need it here. Because we want to get that fuse that's right in there. Do we not have a crowbar here? Could have sworn I had a crowbar. Either which way, you want to make sure that you have that one there. And we did stuff them in the box. We're still in the green. Go ahead and save the game because this next part is quite interesting. This can actually be tricky. You just kind of have to watch. See that one guard that's facing us with the flashlights on each side of his head? Then the other guy just started moving a little bit. Wait for the guy with the flashlights on his head to turn. Then you can run. Do this, overload it, stand up now, and run. Don't even look at anything. Run like a bastard. Jump down here. Be mindful of the guy over here. Go ahead and subdue him. And we're just going to grab him. And we're going to stuff him inside here. Remember that enemies can be placed differently for you sometimes. And so there is no rush. Go ahead and pick up that weapon. Remember to never rush this because you just don't want to do that. Okay, the next part is a little bit weird. So the idea here that's really interesting that you want to do is grab like your shotgun, right? Now, there's a woman in here and there's a guard. We want to lure the guard out, otherwise we can't make it. And it's bugged for Mr. Freeze a couple of times, so I don't know how we're going to do this. I am just going to go ahead and place the shotgun or whatever weapon you want right about there. Oh, I know why. I'm an idiot. It's because you have to open the door. There we go.
If anyone's there, can you come out?
We almost got busted there. Did she see the weapon? I think she did. Yeah, so you have to open the door so she can hear it. See? Use your instinct sight, right? She's gonna go back. Let him...
What completely irresponsible person would leave a weapon lying around?
Then we're gonna take him out. Supposedly, I'm gonna save it here. You can leave the body there. I'm gonna use another save in case I botch this. Now for the next part, it's all about running. It's all about, like... There we go. Why don't we just take her out? Is anybody going to see her body? No. Maybe it's just better to do that. And then once you come here, you go ahead and separate the cart. Once you do that, it's like... You know what I mean? It's a done deal. Now at this point, I'm going to go ahead again and save it, but I'm not going to use that original save just in case somehow something got botched. But we should be good now. Because, I mean, there's nothing else to do.
don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
And that's it. I skipped the cutscene, but you don't have to do that. We'll skip ahead of this. And let's see if we got it. Silent Assassin, suit only. And that is how you do it. Okay. 12,000 mastery points. Yeah. Okay, that was really corny. But that's how the end boss sounds, or whatever his name is. He just sounds really weird. So it took me 17 minutes. I think it took Mr. Freeze like 10, maybe? Who knows? Doesn't really matter. I wasn't going to bother doing this, to be perfectly honest with you, because there's only 5 levels in this mastery section. And I had already unlocked everything, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do it to kind of complete the whole game. I've now officially, thanks to him, for the most part, I thank myself sometimes a little bit. 80% him, 20% me. Thanks to him, I've done all of Hitman 3, Silent Assassin suit only. Because it gives you a crap ton of points, right? You get the Silent Assassin suit only, like together as one challenge. But then individually, you get it as well. So sorry, Silent Assassin suit only, Silent Assassin. That's what you get the 12,000 mastery. It's a wicked way to jumpstart like grinding mastery points, essentially. So that felt really, really good. As always, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm, and all that fun stuff. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll shut down your brain with this app. That's right, permanently comatose. Actually, this is a new stream dock that I have on an old iPhone of mine that I'm using as a screen by Elgato. It's really cool. I can turn on and off my lights. I can record, stream everything from here. And it's really cool. So I got rid of my second monitor so I can use this. Anyhow, hopefully I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.